I was just investigating when I found one of the items we are looking for. If you stop by the dining room, I'll see if you are observant enough to take a look at it. Are there any players in the study? Are you okay? This thief is more dastardly than we thought. I'll take this opportunity to bring some evidence back to the evidence room. Oh, you're hot on the trail now, though. Good show. Toodle pip. I've found another one of those items we are looking for. If you stop by the hall, I'll see if you are observant enough to take a look at it. I'm happy to say that all of your alibis hold up. None of you are the thief. I've found this clue that I think might lead us to the location of the crime. The paper is water-stained, but if you look closely, you can see that the name of the room ends in the letter Y. Hello. I don't know if this helps, but I saw Colonel Mustard with Miss Scarlet in the afternoon. Unfortunately, I didn't hear what they were talking about. One of his old war stories or her tales of theatre life, no doubt. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation. Coming. I don't mean to demean her character, but Mrs. White has always wanted the spyglass for herself. She has repeatedly asked our employer for it and been politely rebuffed each time. Certainly no one else has taken any interest in it. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation. Good day. Mr. Body asked me to polish some of his items, namely the letter opener, crystal paperweight, and the pocket watch. I did this as the guests were eating dinner. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation. Hello. At dusk, I passed Rusty and Mrs. White unpacking the patio furniture and preparing the house for the warmer weather. I remember Rusty complaining, "It's earlier every year," he said. "Next thing you know, Body'll have us wearing bathing suits in the snow." One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation. Coming. The study and billiard room were being cleaned from before dawn until dinner and were off limits to the guests. Of course, I spent most of the day shooing them away. Apparently, many of them don't like being told where they can and cannot go. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation. Good day. Despite all the trouble Mrs. White went to setting the dinner table, Mr. Green and the esteemed Prince Azure decided to have dinner in the lounge. Thankfully, they didn't spill anything. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation. Hello. Mrs. Peacock was with Professor Plum in the early afternoon. Plum was explaining another one of his fascinating theories on ancient Egypt, no doubt. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation. Coming. I can assure you, all of Mr. Boddy's belongings were accounted for by late morning. I always take an inventory before Rusty and Mrs. White prepare the house for summer. One more thing. I believe this item might help in your investigation.